Hi, I'm Allison Pryor and I teach acrylic paintings for the beginner, step by step in real time, so you can follow along with me. If you would prefer not to use magic white, but you'd like to have something to help you blend your paints, this is a nice one. It's Liquid X and it's slow dry blending medium. Okay, so any kind of slow dry blending gels or mediums really help, and you put down your canvas first, and instead of having magic white you can have a clear. I have my canvas, which is 11 by 14, taped off so I can use this for horizon. We're just going to do sky first. I'm just going to use some simple brushes like my flat. This is size 8. Like I said, all different brands have different sizes, but you can see by the canvas that it's not huge or anything. And this is I may use the fan brush, I'm not sure, and I have another small round or a flat, don't get a round. And this is a flat, small flat. So these are brushes we'll use mostly. So first of all, I'm going to put my magic white on here. You don't have to use magic white now. This is just me, okay? I'm after getting used to it and I like it blending. So I'm going to start off with just white. Plain white in the center here where I want my sun to be the brightest. I'm just going to put down crisscross strokes or whatever way you want to, okay? Just going to wipe it on there like that. It's pure white, okay? Good. So I'm just going to make a little bit of a purple up in the corners, and I'm going to use a little bit of red and a little bit of blue. I don't need a big lot because I have the magic white on there, so. And then I'm going to add some white to brighten it up a nice bit. I'm going to add a little bit of Burntumber to tone it down a little bit. I'll explain why we use Burntumbers and why we mix the colors the way we do in another video for color mixing, so you'll understand why I'm adding certain colors and how they work. So what we're going to do is add some color up here. See how magic white makes it, I mean, that's beautiful. Add a little bit over here. And we will I didn't reload, I'm just gonna put on what I have here. Good, nice. And I'm gonna add some more white just to try to get my shadow out of your way there. Just bring those two together. Good. It's nice. And now we will put down a little bit more here. That's still wet. So we'll clean our brush and we will go into, we got purplish color up there, so now I want to get kind of an orangey color. So I'm going to take my yellow and my red. Get a nice orangey color, but I want a little more orangey. To make it really orange, add more yellow than red, okay? Red is very strong, as you can see. It's really hard to get that to brighten up again. We'll bring it up. Don't add white because you end up with peach. Alright, so let's just keep this colors going. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that orange and purple. Ooh. They're complementary. They complement each other, see? And because of the magic white, they'll blend nicely together. See that? They won't interfere with each other too much because the magic white will keep it from getting too orangey up there. It will keep the color. Good. Add some white, smooth it out. White paint really, so I'm just putting white on here. White paint really makes everything so smooth. So does the magic white. Sometimes you just have to add a little more white. That's pretty, isn't it? Very nice. Add some more white to that. Because I put on lots of a really deep orange color, now I can play around my whites. Oh my, that shadow. Alright. Just going back and forth with some white to get some. I like for it to sit on top of what I just did. See how it's sitting on top of there? I'm not blending it totally. See that? So I'll go in and get some more white on the chisel edge of my brush, and I'm going to see if I can get some more to sit on there. Yes, and I'm going to put some yellow and white together. Didn't blend it, I just put yellow and white on my brush. And I'm going to get some of that going there. As you can see, I'm going to need more white, so just pure white on the edge of your brush. It's turning out nice, isn't it? That's pretty. Oh, we got this nice bright area down here. We don't want to lose that, okay? So I'm going to add some red on my dirty brush and a little bit of burnt umber, not much. So my red and my burnt umber. It's a tiny bit. My brush is dirty. Some orange left on it and white and all kinds of good stuff. Alright, so we'll get that over here. I want to keep that white in the center there. Pretty colors. Let's do the same on the other side. White, red, and a bit of burnt umber. There we go. Nice. No, let's see. I want to get a little bit more burnt umber so I can make it a little kind of darkish there in the corner. Maybe a little more dark on the bottom here too. So red and burnt umber is really nice because it darkens up your red, and then you get this really nice shadowy type. Look at that. Now we're going to get a really clean brush so we can put on a little bit of, blend that together a little bit better. So I have a clean dry brush, and I'm just going to try to keep my white. So I'm going to start in the middle and pull out so I won't pull too much of that color into my white. See that? See how it blends nicely? Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Flip your brush around to the clean part and wink. Alright, clean off your brush. It looks like it's getting dirty there. I don't want to lose that white. So, clean it off, and if you lose your white, just go back in and get some more. When that dries, we'll put more white on, okay? Because right now, where everything is wet, it's kind of blending in with each other, so we don't want that really. We'll get that even whiter again now when that dries, okay? Okay, I know you can hear me. I know you're there. When I do these, I feel like I'm there with you. I don't know what it is, but I feel like I know you're there. You're like my audience, like when a singer on a stage. It might be a dark stage where all the lights are too bright for you to see, but you know the audience is there. So we'll take off our tape. Oh, took off our tape and some of our paint. That's okay. I had that painted down there just because I was using an old canvas. So what I'm going to do down here is put on some burnt umber. I'm going to use my flat brush that I used on the top just to get it on there, okay? So right into the burnt umber. I might even add a bit of black to that. Didn't totally mix it, but I'm going to start at the bottom. Alright. There we go. I'm not gonna fill in all the spaces, but I want to fill in enough that you can see these darks. So when you put the lights on, it's going to look really pretty, because dark against light looks amazing. Contrast. Always think of contrast. Black, brown, and we're going to make a nice little line over here like this. I have a reference photo too that you can follow. Okay, you know, I love using reference photos because it helps you establish where your composition is and your colors that you're going to use, even though you're not going to be exactly the same. Don't try to be exactly the same as your reference photos or me, okay? Don't be exactly the same. You don't need it. Let's see. Black and brown still. We'll get some in here. Too much black. Brown. I'll leave some there for the light. Okay, we're just going to go like that. Alright. Alright, we'll just do that for now. Okay, just drag it over so that you're getting some holes left behind. Alright, they're like little rocks, but we can put them in after. There's no big deal. Alright. See what's being left over my brush. I'm just dragging it over, okay? Don't worry about it. Alright, we'll do the top part now. I'm going to use some of my burnt umber and a bit of red this time instead of the black. Alright, burnt umber, bit of red. We will put that up here by the horizon line. If you go up over the horizon line, don't worry about it too much. It could be hills back there. I might put some hills back there, I don't know. I'll see. Right. I'm just going to go back and forth with that bit of leftover paint there. That way, I didn't put any magic water in the bottom. That way, you're going to get some holes left there, which is kind of nice, okay? Now, I'm going to put some more yellow on my brush, because we're doing sort of a limited palette. We're not using blues. We're not using greens. Just using our primary colors plus burnt umber. Burnt sienna is nice. I didn't use that today, but all you gotta do is add red to your brown and you'll get nice red or yellow to your brown and get a nice sort of burnt sienna. So I think I'm going to add that white to my orangey color. Right, so I just added yellow and I add some white to that. I just picked up what I had over here. See that? That's just brightening it up. So I'm just going to see if I can come up with a few little highlights somewhere. I think I'll turn my brush this way. Like I say, you've got to experiment with it because when I'm doing these videos, I'm basically doing them, you know, pretty raw. Some I do practice beforehand if I think I can't get it. I think I have here. Just drag that across there again. See, I'm getting a bit of light going on there. Oh, look at that. Just come right off my brush. I'm going to flip my brush around because I got some more paint on it. Go over that again. Very nice. So that's fun to play with like that, see? So now let's put some light coming from that sun there on our water. I'm going to clean my brush off, and I don't think I'm going to use a fan brush for this. I think I'm just going to use a small... I'm just going to add a little detail because I find, as you know, a picture is nice to look at. But when you're doing a painting, sometimes you have to add a little extra. I'm going to add a little bit of white to my burnt umber. Okay, just a little bit, and some of that reddish color. Alright? So, alright. A little of that reddish. And I'm going to highlight as if there's some rocks or something here. That looks like a flat rock to me. So I'm just going to put that on the top of the rock. Okay? Maybe there's some over here too. That gives it the illusion of a rock here. And it makes it stand out more. Just laying some of that color on top. Leave the bottoms dark. I'm going to drag a little bit over this one here. See? So, just a little bit of detail. This is a silhouette, but silhouettes can have detail. There's nothing wrong with that. Maybe it's a little bit here. See, I didn't even need to reload my brush. So there's one here too. Maybe here. The sun is in the middle, so it's spreading out. So you could probably add a little more yellow to your colors. And then you can, because the light is in here, you're probably going to get some light coming in here. Just drag it over the top of that. Very lightly. And then I probably see a little bit of light here and here. Just laying a little bit of light on top of those to give it some detail. That's all, just something to say. Might add a little more white just to brighten up some spots. So nice when you get contrast of lights and darks. This gives it a whole new perspective. I'm going to add pure white to my brush. See if I can see a little bit of light going on here. Too much, wipe it off. Drag over a little bit of that there. I'm barely touching the canvas. You have to learn how to control your hand. Pure white. You don't want it to be one blob, so I'm just trying to pull over some light here. And I'm just going over what I did, but very lightly. Just pulling over whatever's left over my brush. Nice. Very nice. So what I'll do is I'll take my fan brush. You can take a fan brush if you like. And I will just go over those whites a little bit more. I'm going to wait for them to dry and then I'm going to lighten them up. So look at it and see if you're happy with it. You know, stand back when you're almost finished and just make sure, you know, if you want more white here or yellows or, you know, just play around with it. Don't worry about it too much. I just like to spread it out a little bit just to have that extra white there. That's all. That's my... You know, that's my way of doing it, but you can go ahead and do it whatever way you want.